So this is the Samsung Galaxy Note. Comparing it to the iPod Touch, which is pretty much the same size profile as the iPhone 4 or 4S, you can see just how much bigger it is. The entire iPod Touch fits inside just the screen of the Note, which is truly immense. Is that unlocking sounds? You can just start to get a feel of just how big this thing is really. 5.3 inch screen is pretty amazing. So here's my music. It's just an app called 3. It's pretty good, you might recognize it from my HD2 video. It's just a different layout really. Switching over, that's my settings panel. My contacts, which may look familiar to another operating system. Just auto rotate there.
You want more?
My phone dial, it's been changed a little. This is my app drawer. It's an app called Alternative Drawer. Web browsing. Now, browsing on the Note is incredible really. It's pretty smooth. Just what you'd expect really. But can be a bit choppy at times, but with a software update, especially Gingerbread being a year old, an ice cream sandwich coming, I'm pretty sure most things would improve. Can only just get better. So what you're seeing right now is pretty much the worst the Note can perform. Connectivity is pretty interesting. You can see the USB was recognized straight away. Plug in an external mouse, this was just any random mouse, and straight away it's recognized and you can use it just like that, just like you'd expect. No third-party software, this was straight out of the box, just it works. You might be asking, why on earth would you want to use a mouse on a mobile device? Well, the screen is actually big enough to begin to use some of these things, and really it's just have to see it to believe it worked quite well. So then coming back to the iPod Touch, really the screen is just a joke, just unproductive, you can't really get much done. Apple make great products, I gotta say, but really it just does not compare at all. It's just ridiculous. Galaxy Note is a pretty interesting device to have. Everywhere I go I just get stopped again and again, and just people's eyes just open wide and they just have to ask, what is this? I've never really seen anything like it. They just think it's just a tablet or a phone. What is it? Just tell me. But myself, I don't really know what to call it. It's just something in the middle. It is really actually a new device. As stupid as it sounds, it's quite different from anything else. You just can't go back to using a normal phone after using this. It's incredible. So right now, just going through PDF readers. This is native PDF directly on the device. Just works really well. Can read Excel sheets, pinch to zoom, all that joy. You can see a battery usage here. Battery life is okay, it's alright, but I think it will get better with ice cream sandwich. But Wi-Fi is really the biggest battery drainer. I have my brightness average. If you're really crazy, you can actually connect a Bluetooth keyboard. Works alright, but keyboard's big enough on the device actually, so it's up to you. A bit of voice commands.
What would you like to do?
Call James.
Multiple contact matches found. Which James would you like to call?
Cancel.
Okay, cancelled. What would you like to do?
Navigate to carousel.
Navigate to carousel.
head northeast on Russell Street toward Elizabeth Street.
Now, this voice control obviously isn't as good as Siri or anything like that, but it's good enough, it's adequate. You can do most things like call contacts, or obviously navigate to places, or message contacts, even write your message, because it's got dual microphones and noise cancelling helps out with that, editing out the background noise and just getting your voice clear enough for the device to actually understand what you're saying. It works quite well, but obviously with the ice cream sandwich upgrade it's going to get a lot better, but it's useful at the moment, like for driving, etc. On YouTube you can view native YouTube videos that aren't optimized for mobile, so here we have a video playing directly from YouTube, and as it's playing you can actually notice that the scrolling is still as smooth as it always was. There's no delay or anything, no lag, which is crazy. I don't know how it does it, but it's quite good. Here's some gaming for the Mario. Now if you hook up a PS3 controller, you can actually play this with a PS3 controller, obviously, but on a big screen TV and kind of make it like your own game console, which is quite an interesting thing really. Like, obviously the games aren't exactly as good as PS3 games, but it's still quite a nifty thing to have. Just carry around a little game console in your pocket is quite a nifty thing. Obviously I'm not very good at this, but playing with one hand and a mouse is pretty easy. If you're wondering how I got all these games to work, there's an app called Chainfire 3D, and that allows you to play Tegra games and other games that aren't originally made for the processor. Here's another game, I forgot what it's called, something Ski rather, and playing with a mouse there.
One new email.
This is how email looks like. Split screens view, so you can actually see. The screen's big enough for you to actually be able to do something like that, which is cool. You might be thinking, what about this S Pen? You know, what about the S Pen that everyone's going on about? Well, you're in for a treat, because this is how it's used. Right now I've got a picture of my thumb that I've taken and put a filter over it. Got the S Pen out, whipped it out, went back to that picture that I took in the gallery. Now I can trim that picture, edit it, I can go around it, select what I want exactly. This is just a very rough outline just to save time here. I've got it, can blur to make a depth of field effect, but a fake one, but I haven't done it properly, as you can see. But good enough, just to show you, just give you an idea. Tilt shift, so you can blur the edges of the thing. Save that picture. These are a few that I've done earlier. See, it comes out pretty interesting. While we're here, we can have a look at the quality of the camera. So I have to say it's a bit hit and miss. I'd say with this app it's better than the actual native app in the camera. The app's called Camera 360, by the way. So you can see all the little details of the fingerprints and the outlines. You can go back to this picture, you can send it off here, you can actually annotate once you've taken the screen capture, so it's quite useful. So say you're on a website, you can actually cut around what you want, paste it in the document and annotate it. You can also paste pictures on top of other pictures. Not yet found a proper use for this, but my hand's in Mario Land at the moment. Looks pretty cool. It's interesting. Some good fun. Another app called ZenBrush, just to show you that you can get quite interesting effects here. If you're really an artist, you can have some fun mucking around. Now this is it compared to the HD2, if you're looking to upgrade, which many of you probably are, from an HD2, which I did. Yeah, so that's about it. I'd just like to say I've had the Galaxy Note for about 2 weeks now, and it's been a pretty cool device. It's been quite a unique experience having it. I'd say it's not really for everyone maybe, because of its size, but it's been fine for me over the time. I've had it no problems fitting into pockets or whatever. And if you know anyone out there that loves the iPhone 4S so much and thinks it's the best thing in the world, show them this video so that they know there's other alternatives out there. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.